Russia is a country that has opened the way to the stars for the world. On April 12, 1961, the Vostok spacecraft with Yuri Gagarin on board launched from the Baikonur Cosmodrome. Since that day, the world history of the conquest of outer space began, and April 12 became the Cosmonautics Day for Russia and the International Day of Human Spaceflight for the whole world. He said "let's go" and became the first cosmonaut in the history of mankind. Yuri Gagarin is a legend and a symbol of the development of Soviet science and aviation. This historic flight turned him into the most popular person on Earth, whom kings and presidents, politicians and scientists, famous artists and musicians considered an honor to meet. With a peace mission, Gagarin visited many foreign countries. He was greeted as a hero, admired and loved. The contribution of Russian scientists to the development of cosmonautics is difficult to overestimate. The launch of the world's first manned spacecraft was personally led by Sergei Korolev, a brilliant scientist, chief designer of rocket and space systems and the founder of practical cosmonautics. The names of many Russian cosmonaut pilots have gone down in history. Valentina Tereshkova is the world's first female cosmonaut and the only woman to fly solo. Herman Titov spent more than a day in space and during this time made 17 revolutions around the Earth. It was the first long-term space flight in the world. Alexei Leonov was the first to go into outer space, and Anatoly Solovyov became the world record holder for the number of exits. There are more than 100 names in the list of Russian cosmonauts, and each deserves his own story. Russia's achievements in the field of cosmonautics are enormous. The first man in space, the launch of a lunar rover, the launch of a landing module to Mars, the creation of orbital stations, the first automatic docking in space, joint experimental flights, the launch of cargo ships and the reusable transport ship, and much more. Today, Russia is among the 3 world leaders in space exploration, and Russian is a mandatory subject for NASA astronauts in preparation for flights. Russia's cooperation programs with foreign partners in the field of peaceful space exploration are developing at full speed. New universal rocket modules are being produced. A separate subject for pride is the Vostochny Cosmodrome, recently built in the Amur region, which provides Russia with independent access to outer space. But we cannot stop there. The victories of the past and the successes of the present should ensure a scientific breakthrough in the future. In Russia's plans, intensive development of nuclear space energy and orbital cosmonautics, exploration of the Moon and Mars, practical implementation of promising technological solutions, increasing the number of launch vehicles and the development of new rocket technologies. The progress of the space industry is one of the national priorities of the Russian state. April 12 is an important date in the history of world cosmonautics, a day of triumph not only for Russian and foreign science, but also for ordinary people whose eyes are attracted by the stars, for whom space represents the future.